Hi folks, Owen here. We've been tagged in Retro Red Steve's A to Z of Gaming, tagged by Soup of Pants Gaming, I believe, to do the letter H. This one might come as a surprise to you folks. This isn't actually going to be a console game, it's actually going to be PC, but the original in this series was released in 1999, so I think that still counts as retro. My game of choice for the letter H is the Homeworld series, in particular Homeworld 2. In particular to that, a mod for Homeworld 2 called Complex. Released early in 1999, my memories of this were playing it on my brother-in-law's PC whenever I'd go to visit my sister living in the capital city. Her husband, he bought, I think he had a HP Pavilion, one of those PCs, early Pentium 2 model, whereas at home we had a crappy old Cyrix 133 megahertz thing. I remember he got the first Homeworld game. For those that aren't aware, Homeworld is an RTS or real-time strategy game. It was released by Sierra, definitely a big name in PC gaming world back in the day. It was unique because I'm pretty sure it was the first game to do this. If I'm wrong, do let me know, but I'm pretty sure it was the first game to introduce full 3D real-time strategy. It's not 3D models on an isometric view or anything like that. You are playing in a fully three-dimensional space. Bloody hard game. Really hard game. Initially sucked at it hard. In the later years when Homeworld 2 came out, I actually purchased a copy of the game disc, I think from EB Games, brand new back in the day, for the Mac computer that I was using back at the time, around 2012. But somehow I came across this mod called Complex. And Complex essentially rewrites the game. So Complex introduces things like military rank, far more research, far more options in terms of ships. You've got to manage crew and officers. Like if you have a battle cruiser or other capital ship get destroyed, the crew that were required are all gone. And you've got to replenish them slowly through the crewing system. Now, more than once on video, I've mentioned that people think they want realism in gaming, and there's a point where you really don't. This is one example where I really like the realism. I love the micromanagement kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm a lot of fun to work, but this adds a lot to it. The biggest problem is it's basically impossible to find anyone to play it with. A lot of people, if they like RTSs, they might not like this much faffing around. Like it's not uncommon to sink hours into a single skirmish match. So I got thinking about this game again after Soup of Pants' nomination. Thank you again. And do go and check out his video on the letter G, I think he did. And also Retro Red Steve's videos and all the others that are about to come out of this. We'll get to my nominations towards the end. But I really only got thinking about this again because I thought H. I'm like, oh, what about console games? And I'm like, there are some that could come to mind, but they're not amazing to me. So Homeworld, yeah. And then I found out that the remastered collection is available on Steam, and so are the mods, including version 7 of the Complex mod, which is the one I used to play back in the day. I used to play version 8, but in version 8 they nerfed the alien AI. So what was a game where the slightest misstep would basically be your doom, and very quick, turned into, you know, you're spending an hour and being like, where is the enemy at? And then you go to their home base and you're like, they're only at a really low tech level. It's like, what have you guys been doing for an hour? What the hell? And I just dropped off playing it from there. If you're a fan of real-time strategies on PC and you haven't checked out Homeworld, do check it out. It can take a bit of getting used to. It's bloody hard, but check it out. And hey, if anyone out there likes playing the Complex mod circa version 7, let's try and sort out an online game, because God, I'd love to find a worthy opponent. Not that I'm the best, but you know, once you play the computer all the time, it gets a bit samey. On to the nominations now. This is for the letter I. I'm going to ask the original Masters boys, curious to see what they come up with. Possibly something on the arcade. They always have a lot of good arcade stuff. Definitely an interesting mix of games that those boys play. I'm also going to nominate Stu from Generation Pixel. I mostly enjoy participating and watching Stu's One Live Challenge videos for Master System, but Stu, it'd be interesting to see what you can come up with for the letter I. Might be a little too big to bother with us, but I'm going to ask Greg's Game Room to see what he could recommend with the letter of I. That's my entry for the letter H. So folks, that's my VR to Super Pants Gaming for the tag out for the letter H in Retro Red Steve's A to Z of Gaming. Bit of fun. Enjoy.
Resource collector under attack. We're going down. We're going... Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Ship under attack. Resource collector taking enemy fire.
New utility class ships complete.